Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly live the life of their dreams while others stay stuck in the same place year after year? What if I told you the secret to unlocking your true potential isn't about competing with others, but about focusing on yourself? Imagine if, instead of looking outward and comparing yourself to others, you turned your attention inward and invested in your own growth, goals, and dreams. In this episode, we're going to explore why shifting your focus from others to yourself can be the game changer you've been waiting for. Trust me, this is the one decision that could completely transform your life. We are here today to explore a principle that holds the power to transform your life, shift your perspective, and redefine your purpose. It is a concept that, when fully embraced and applied, can open doors to your destiny, amplify your potential, and bring clarity to your goals. I am referring to the essential truth that you must focus on yourself rather than others. In a world overflowing with distractions, constant comparisons, and relentless pressure to conform, the need to center your attention on yourself is not merely a suggestion, it is a necessity. Too often, we find ourselves caught in the trap of seeking external validation, craving approval, recognition, and acceptance from others. We measure our value by societal standards, our success by the accomplishments of those around us, and our happiness by their opinions. But I am here to tell you this is not the path to true fulfillment. This is not the road to self-realization. When you fixate on others, their actions, achievements, and perceptions of you, it becomes a distraction from your unique purpose. It pulls you away from the path that was designed specifically for you. Each one of us is a masterpiece, created with intention and equipped with unique talents, skills, and abilities. Focusing on others only weakens your potential, dissipates your energy, and diminishes the extraordinary power within you. The key question we must ask ourselves is, why do we focus on others? Why do we let the achievements, opinions, and actions of others shape our lives? The answer lies in the human tendency to compare. From an early age, we are conditioned to compare ourselves to others. We are taught to compete, to measure our worth against our peers, and to strive to outperform those around us. However, this mindset is fundamentally flawed. It stems from a scarcity mentality, the false belief that there is not enough success, happiness, or fulfillment to go around. But let me assure you, this is simply there is ample success in this world for everyone. There is enough happiness, fulfillment, and purpose to go around. To access this abundance, however, you must shift your focus inward. You must turn your attention to your own unique gifts, talents, and abilities. You must tend to your own garden, nurture your potential, and walk the path meant solely for you. Consider for a moment the process of growth. A seed does not compare itself to other seeds around it. It does not concern itself with how fast or slow others are growing. Instead, it focuses entirely on its own development, absorbing the nutrients it needs, pushing through the soil, and reaching for the sunlight. In time, it blooms into a beautiful plant, fully reflecting its own unique potential. The same principle applies to you. You are a seed brimming with potential and possibility. To grow, you must focus on your own journey. You must nourish your development, absorb the sustenance you need, and reach toward the light of your purpose. Focusing on yourself is not selfish or self-centered. It is about recognizing your unique purpose and destiny. To fulfill this, you must invest in yourself, developing your gifts, honing your talents, and strengthening your... This requires discipline, commitment, and a deep understanding of who you are and what you are called to accomplish. But how can you focus on yourself in a world filled with constant distractions and external noise? How do you stay true to your path when the world around you pulls you in countless directions? The answer lies in understanding your identity. You must know who you are, not in comparison to others, but in alignment with your purpose. You must recognize that your value is not determined by external circumstances, but by the inherent worth you carry within. When you truly understand who you are, you become immune to the opinions of others. You are not distracted by their successes or failures, nor are you deterred by their judgments or criticisms. Instead, you remain grounded in your identity, focused on your journey, This clarity of identity is vital. It serves as the foundation for focusing on yourself. Without a firm understanding of who you are, it is easy to become swayed, distracted, or discouraged. But with this understanding, you become unshakable, like a tree planted by the rivers of water, bringing forth fruit in its season, with leaves that do not wither, and everything you do prospers. To truly focus on yourself, you must understand the significance of purpose. Purpose is the reason for your existence, the driving force behind everything you do. When you are centered on your purpose, the actions of others no longer concern you. You are not distracted by their successes or failures, nor are you deterred by their judgments or criticisms. Purpose gives you a profound sense of mission and clarity about why you are here and what you are called to achieve. However, discovering your purpose requires deep introspection. It demands a willingness to look inward, to reflect on your passions, strengths, talents, and how these align with the needs of the world. It calls for a commitment to self-discovery, a journey that is distinct to every individual. This is why focusing on yourself is so crucial. Your purpose is uniquely yours. No one else can fulfill it. No one else can walk your path or live your life. And as you dedicate your attention to yourself, your purpose will gradually become clearer, your path more defined, and your journey more fulfilling. You will no longer be distracted by the actions of others, but will instead be aligned with what you are meant to accomplish. You will stop seeking validation from external sources and instead find confidence in your intrinsic worth and value. However, this focus on yourself is not a one-time event. It is a daily practice. It is a continual commitment to self-awareness, personal growth, and self-actualization. This practice requires discipline, perseverance, and a genuine dedication to your own development. It involves setting boundaries to protect your time, energy, and focus. It means being intentional about how you spend your time, whom you surround yourself with, and what you allow into your mind and heart. Focusing on yourself also means taking responsibility for your life. It is recognizing that you are the author of your story, the architect of your destiny. No one else is accountable for your happiness, success, or fulfillment. Taking ownership of your choices, actions, and results is both empowering and challenging. It is easier to blame external circumstances, point fingers at others, or make excuses for not being where you want to be. But when you focus on yourself, you realize that you have the power to change your life. You have the ability to create the life you desire and fulfill your purpose. This power comes from within. It stems from a deep understanding of who you are, what you are capable of, and what you are called to accomplish. It is fueled by a focus on your growth, development, and personal journey, and by a commitment to living authentically and purposefully. As you focus on yourself, you will no longer be preoccupied with the opinions of others. Their judgments and criticisms will lose their influence over you. You will no longer be sidetracked by their successes or failures. Instead, your attention will remain fixed on your own journey, on fulfilling your purpose, and on becoming the best version of yourself. This is not an easy path, but it is an incredibly rewarding one. It is a path that leads to fulfillment, success, and happiness. It is a path that allows you to live a life of purpose, meaning, and authenticity, a life true to who you are. As you continue on this journey of focusing on yourself, you will discover that comparisons with others no longer consume you. You will stop measuring your worth by external standards. You will no longer seek validation from outside sources. Instead, you will become grounded in your identity, confident in your worth, and committed to your growth. This is the power of focusing on yourself, the power to live a life true to your values, aligned with your purpose, and filled with meaning and fulfillment. It is the power to create the life you desire, to reach your potential, and to make a meaningful impact in the world. But achieving this requires letting go of certain tendencies. You must release the need to focus on others, the craving for external validation, the urge to compare, and the longing for approval. Instead, you must redirect your attention inward towards your own growth, development, and journey. This path demands courage, discipline, and a deep commitment to yourself. Yet it is worth it, because when you focus on yourself, you unlock your potential, step onto the path of your purpose, and build a life that is truly fulfilling. So I challenge you today to focus on yourself. Turn your attention inward, nurture your growth, Walk your unique path. Understand that your worth is not defined by others, but by the intrinsic value you hold within. Recognize that your purpose is uniquely yours and only you can fulfill it. Commit to your journey, your growth, and your development. This is the path to fulfillment, success, and happiness. It is the path of focusing on yourself, not others. Ladies and gentlemen, as we delve further into the profound importance of focusing on yourself, let us explore the concept of identity more deeply. Your identity is the cornerstone of your existence, the foundation upon which every aspect of your life is built. It is not merely a reflection of your name, your profession, or your social status. Your identity is the essence of who you are. Your beliefs, values, passions, strengths, weaknesses, dreams, and purpose. Understanding your identity is vital because it shapes the way you navigate life. When you have a clear understanding of who you are not easily influenced by external pressures or the expectations of others. Instead, you remain grounded in a deep awareness of your true self, which becomes your internal compass, guiding you through the numerous challenges and opportunities life brings. But how do you uncover your true self? How do you peel back the layers of societal conditioning, familial expectations, and self-imposed limitations to discover the core of your identity? This journey of self-discovery begins with introspection, a conscious and intentional effort to look inward, examine your thoughts, emotions, motivations, and actions. Introspection requires time, patience, and honesty. It involves asking yourself tough questions and being prepared to face uncomfortable truths. It means evaluating your beliefs and values to determine whether they genuinely reflect your own convictions or whether they have been inherited from others. It means exploring your passions and interests to identify what genuinely excites you and brings you joy. It involves recognizing your strengths and weaknesses and understanding how they influence your behavior and decisions. This process of self-discovery is not a one-time event, but a lifelong journey. As you grow and evolve, so will your understanding of yourself. The more effort you put into this journey, the more confident you will become in your identity. You will cultivate a strong sense of self that does not depend on external validation. When you understand who you are, you no longer feel the need to compare yourself to others because you recognize that your worth is not defined by how you measure up to those around you. Focusing on yourself also means embracing your uniqueness. Each of us is a unique creation with a distinct combination of talents, abilities, and experiences that define who we are. No one else in the world can do what you do in the way you do it. To fully embrace your uniqueness, you must let go of the need to conform. Resist the urge to fit into the mold that society or others may have designed for you. Instead, find the courage to be true to yourself, even if it means standing out or going against the grain. This courage to be yourself is a crucial part of focusing on yourself. It is all too easy to fall into the trap of trying to please others, seeking their approval, or avoiding their criticism. However, when you live your life to satisfy others, you lose touch with your true identity. You become a reflection of their expectations instead of an expression of your authentic self. When this happens, you stop living a life that is truly yours. That is why I encourage you to embrace your uniqueness. Celebrate the qualities that make you different. Recognize that these differences, they are what set you apart and make you valuable. Your unique qualities hold the keys to unlocking your potential and fulfilling your purpose. As you focus on yourself, you will also recognize the crucial role of self-care. Self-care is not a luxury, it is an essential practice. It involves taking care of your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. By nurturing yourself, you cultivate the energy, resilience, and strength needed to pursue your goals and fulfill your purpose. Self-care includes setting boundaries to protect your time, energy, and mental health. It means saying no to activities or commitments that drain you or distract you from your path. It also involves prioritizing practices that replenish and sustain you, such as getting enough sleep, eating nutritious meals, exercising, meditating, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative pursuits. Self-care is not selfish. It is about ensuring your cup is full so you can pour into others. Beyond actions, self-care also encompasses how you treat yourself. It means practicing self-compassion. extending kindness to yourself, and forgiving your mistakes. It is about recognizing that you are a work in progress and that personal growth requires time and patience. It means giving yourself grace to learn, evolve, and thrive. As you focus on yourself, you will become more attuned to your needs, desires, and boundaries. You will gain clarity on what nourishes you and what depletes you. By embracing self-care, you will develop the capacity to better navigate life's challenges, pursue your aspirations, and fulfill your purpose. Focusing on yourself also requires taking responsibility for your life. This means understanding that you are the author of your story and the creator of your destiny. You have the ability to make decisions that align with your values, ambitions, and purpose. You have the power to take control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. With this power, you can shape the life you want. Taking responsibility for your life is both empowering and demanding. It requires you to confront the reality that you are not a victim of your circumstances, but an active participant in creating them. This acknowledgement involves recognizing that your life reflects your choices. If you wish to change your life, you must start by changing the choices you make. Taking responsibility also means recognizing your ability to overcome obstacles, learn from mistakes, and grow through experiences. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Every setback holds a lesson, and every failure can become a stepping stone to success. When you take responsibility, you stop waiting for others to change or for external circumstances to improve. You no longer blame others for your problems or make excuses for why you are not where you want to be. Instead, you take charge of your life by making choices aligned with your values and goals, taking deliberate action to create the life you desire. This is the heart of focusing on yourself, taking ownership of your life, your decisions, and your destiny. Recognizing that you are the creator of your reality and that you hold the power to shape your life as you desire is both liberating and transformative. However, as you focus on yourself, it's essential to remember that this journey isn't about achieving perfection or striving for an idealized version of success. It is about becoming the best version of yourself, living a life that aligns with your authentic self, and fulfilling your unique purpose. This path of self-discovery, self-care, and self-empowerment is not always straightforward. It demands courage, unwavering commitment, and perseverance. It challenges you to confront your fears, face your insecurities, and rise above your limitations. It requires honesty, taking full responsibility for your life, and making deliberate changes to align your actions with your core values and aspirations. Though the journey may be challenging, the rewards are profound. You will uncover a deep sense of fulfillment, peace, and happiness that comes from living in harmony with your true self. You will feel empowered as you take charge of your life and manifest the reality you envision. Most importantly, you will find a profound sense of purpose, knowing you are walking the path uniquely meant for you. As we delve deeper into this journey, let us explore the concept of self-empowerment. Self-empowerment is the process of taking control of your life, your decisions, and your destiny. It is about embracing your power to design the life you desire, achieve your goals, and live with intention and purpose. Self-empowerment does not mean controlling others or manipulating circumstances. Instead, it focuses on personal accountability, making choices align with your values and aspirations, and taking purposeful action to create your ideal reality. The foundation of self-empowerment lies in a shift in mindset. It requires transitioning from a mindset of victimhood to one of empowerment. It means understanding that you are not a passive recipient of circumstances, but an active participant in shaping them. When you adopt a mindset of empowerment, you stop seeing yourself as powerless or at the mercy of external forces. Instead, you recognize your ability to make meaningful choices, align your actions with your goals, and create the life you envision. This shift in mindset is transformative because it changes how you perceive yourself and your life. A victim mindset fosters feelings of helplessness, making you believe your circumstances define you. But an empowered mindset acknowledges your ability to shape your future, enabling you to act with confidence and purpose. However, self-empowerment is not only about changing how you think, it's also about taking action Self-empowerment is about making choices that align with your values and goals, while taking purposeful steps to create the life you desire. It involves setting clear objectives, developing a plan, and taking consistent action toward achieving those objectives. It is a proactive approach to life, where you actively shape your reality rather than merely reacting to circumstances. A key aspect of self-empowerment is setting boundaries. This means recognizing your right to protect your time, energy, and well-being. It involves saying no to things that do not serve your values or goals, and wholeheartedly saying yes to those that do. Setting boundaries allows you to safeguard your focus and energy, prioritize your personal growth, and create a life aligned with your vision and aspirations. However, boundary setting often requires courage. It demands assertiveness and the ability to communicate your needs clearly and confidently. Though it may feel challenging at first, establishing boundaries leads to a greater sense of empowerment and clarity. By setting healthy boundaries, you create space to focus on yourself, pursue your goals, and fulfill your purpose. You are no longer overwhelmed by the demands of others, but instead feel in control of your time and energy. As you focus on yourself, self-awareness emerges as an indispensable tool. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize and understand your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It means being attuned to your inner world, understanding your motivations, and acknowledging how your actions impact both your life and those around you. Self-awareness is crucial because it helps you make intentional, values-driven decisions. It enables you to identify when external influences are affecting your choices and to remain true to who you are. Moreover, self-awareness helps uncover patterns of behavior that may be holding you back, allowing you to make the necessary changes for growth. Developing self-awareness requires practice and intentionality. It involves regularly reflecting on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors and assessing their impact on your life. This process demands honesty as well as a willingness to acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses, while taking responsibility for your actions. As you deepen your self-awareness, you'll become better equipped to make choices that align with your values and goals. You'll gain clarity about your needs, desires, and boundaries, and will find yourself more capable of navigating life's challenges and opportunities. However, self-awareness is not solely about understanding yourself. It also involves understanding your relationships with others. It means recognizing how your behaviors and emotions affect your interactions and how those interactions contribute to your overall well-being. Another critical component of focusing on yourself is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to regulate your thoughts, emotions, and actions to achieve your goals. It is about making choices that align with your values, even when the process is difficult or uncomfortable. Self-discipline ensures that you stay committed to your path, avoiding distractions and resisting temptations that could derail your progress. It empowers you to remain focused on your goals. Resist the urge to compare yourself to others and disregard the need for external validation. Self-discipline allows you to stay focused on your journey, prioritize your growth, and take consistent action toward your goals. However, self-discipline is not about rigidity or inflexibility. It's about intentionality, being mindful and committed to choices that nurture your well-being, fulfillment, and alignment with your values and aspirations. Cultivating self-discipline involves being aware of how you spend your time and energy and making decisions that contribute to your overall growth and development. As you strengthen your self-discipline, you'll become more resilient in the face of challenges, more focused amid distractions, and more dedicated to your personal progress. Self-discipline is not something that comes naturally to everyone. It requires practice and intentionality. It involves setting clear goals, creating a plan, and consistently working toward those goals, even when distractions and temptations arise. It also requires patience, understanding that growth is a gradual process and staying committed to your path, even when progress feels slow. As you focus on yourself, you'll also uncover the power of self-expression. Self-expression is the ability to communicate your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs in a way that is authentic and true to who you are. It's about being honest and transparent with yourself and others, sharing your unique perspective, and contributing your talents to the world. Self-expression is essential to living authentically. It allows you to communicate your needs, desires, and boundaries confidently, to share your gifts and abilities, and to positively impact those around you. However, self-expression goes beyond simply speaking your mind. It's about living your truth. Living your truth means aligning your actions with your beliefs and values. It's about embracing authenticity, being true to yourself, and building a life that reflects your unique identity and purpose. Another integral part of focusing on yourself is self-reflection. Self-reflection is the process of examining your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors to gain insight and understanding. It involves taking time to analyze your experiences, learn from mistakes, and grow through challenges. Self-reflection is vital because it deepens your understanding of who you are, what you want, and how you can achieve your goals. It allows you to identify patterns of behavior that may be holding you back and to implement the changes needed for growth. Through self-reflection, you gain wisdom and insight, which you can apply to your life to create meaningful progress. Developing the habit of self-reflection requires time, patience, and honesty. It involves looking inward, acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses, and taking responsibility for your actions. As you integrate self-reflection into your routine, you'll find yourself more aligned with your values and better equipped to navigate life's challenges and opportunities. Focusing on yourself is not a selfish act, it is a necessary one. It is about recognizing that you have a unique purpose and destiny, and that to fulfill it, you must invest in yourself. It's about taking the time to understand who you are, what you want, and how to achieve your goals. Focusing on yourself doesn't mean isolating yourself from others or disregarding their needs. Instead, it acknowledges the truth that you cannot pour from an empty cup. When you invest in your growth and well-being, you enhance your ability to give, connect, and contribute meaningfully to the lives of others. By focusing on yourself, you unlock the door to personal empowerment, authentic living, and a life aligned with your deepest values and aspirations. This journey is not about perfection, but about becoming the best version of yourself and fulfilling your unique purpose. You must take care of yourself, nurture your growth, and fulfill your needs so that you can better serve others. Focus on your journey, growth, and development in order to positively impact those around you. When you invest in yourself, you'll find that you have more to give, more to share, and more to offer to the world. You'll discover that you are better equipped to make a difference, fulfill your purpose, and live a life that is authentic to who you are. So I urge you to focus on yourself, take the time to understand who you are, what you want, and how to achieve your goals. Invest in your growth, well-being, and development. Make choices that align with your values and goals, and take the necessary actions to create the life you desire. Focusing on yourself is not about being self-centered or narcissistic. It's about recognizing that you are the only one who can live your life, fulfill your purpose, and achieve your dreams. It's about taking responsibility for your own happiness, success, and fulfillment. It's about living true to yourself and aligning your actions with your unique identity and purpose. Ask yourself, if you continue on your current path, where will you be in 5 years? It's easy to dismiss this question, but let me tell you this. In 5 years, you'll either arrive at a well-designed destination or an undesigned one. And trust me, you don't want to arrive at an undesigned destination, or you might end up with a life you don't want, wearing what you don't want to wear, driving what you don't want to drive, living where you don't want to live, and doing what you don't want to do, simply because you didn't design a better destination. Neglect starts small, like an infection. If left unchecked, it grows into a disease, and one neglect leads to another. The worst part is that neglect diminishes your self-worth, self-confidence, and self-value. You may find yourself asking, how can I regain my self-respect? The answer is simple. Start with the smallest discipline that aligns with your philosophy. Commit to I should, I could, and I will. No longer let neglect stack up on you, leading to a regretful future where you offer excuses instead of celebrating progress. Discipline is key. Self-reliance is about counting on yourself, taking responsibility for your actions, and knowing that your decisions shape your current reality. What happens today is the direct result of what you did yesterday. Being self-reliant doesn't mean you can't work with others or trust them. It means you trust yourself, your instincts, your decisions, and your ability to take responsibility. It's about taking credit for your accomplishments, learning from your mistakes, and becoming more confident in your own abilities. Self-reliance builds self-confidence, which comes from the ability to rise above your circumstances, whether they're small challenges or significant obstacles. When you're willing to overcome the hurdles others might let defeat them, you develop the resilience and strength to keep. The combination of philosophy and attitude, when invested in consistent action, will create transformative results. You'll find that this mindset, combined with faith, courage, commitment, and perseverance, will work wonders for you. To truly change and grow, cultivate self-reliance. Take responsibility for your life and everything that happens to you. Understand that the choices you make today shape your future. You can work with others, but it's ultimately about trusting your own judgment and taking control of your destiny. In fact, self-reliance can make you a much more valuable teammate, partner, and friend. It means counting on yourself, trusting yourself, and being responsible for your own actions. It's about trusting your instincts, relying on the conclusions you've drawn from your experiences and studies, taking credit for your achievements, learning from your mistakes, and sharing those lessons with others. Adult psychologists often use an example to explain self-reliance. They say that if you get caught in the rain, you have made the decision not to carry an umbrella. By not preparing, you're choosing to face the consequences of not being ready. This translates to life. Not being prepared for the challenges you face, whether they are failures, economic losses, relationship issues, or personal setbacks, is a decision. By failing to plan, you're making the choice to endure those circumstances. On the flip side, when you prepare, you increase your chances of success. You open yourself up to seizing opportunities, being ready to take advantage of once-in-a-lifetime moments. However, some people tend to blame others for their mistakes or failures. They might say, it's not my fault, the report isn't done, so-and-so didn't do their part. And the reality is, it's your responsibility. The report is yours too, and it's your duty to ensure that everyone who is assigned tasks follows through. You can't control what others do, but you can control your own actions and how you manage things that affect your future. Do you think your boss will care that John didn't do his part? Of course not. What matters is the outcome. The report isn't finished. So take responsibility for the things that affect you. Ensure that you check in with the people who are working alongside you. Ask, hey, John, how are you doing with your part? Do you need any help? If John consistently fails to deliver, then it's your responsibility to find someone who can. You can't afford to just hope that everything will fall into place. You have to actively ensure things are getting done, because it will impact your career too. I learned early on in my career that simply going through the day with fingers crossed doesn't work. I used to think, I hope things will get better, but then I realized something crucial. Things don't change unless you change. The same applies to you. You can't rely on others to make things happen for you. You have to take responsibility. You may not be able to control everything like the seasons, the circumstances, or the wind, but you can change how you prepare, how you grow, and what actions you take. You have control over whether or not you develop new skills. You can burn the midnight oil, invest in your growth, and multiply your value by 2, 3, 5, or even 10 times. You may not have control over the stars in the sky, but you absolutely have control over whether or not you attend school tonight, take adult classes, or learn new skills. If you don't do it, that's on you. It's your responsibility. You must take personal responsibility and become self-reliant. How do you know when you're successful? Do you have to be a millionaire? No. All that's asked of you is to earn as much as you possibly can. If you make $110 K a year and that's the best you can do, that's enough. Life, the universe, and everything else will take care of the rest. The key is doing your absolute best. Whether you make $10 K a year or $100 K a year, it doesn't matter. What matters is whether you gave your best. Success isn't about the figure, it's about your commitment to growth and excellence. If you earn $10 K, $100K, or even $1 million, it's all wonderful as long as you've done the best you possibly can. The essence of life is growth and striving to become the best version of yourself. What's interesting is that humans are the only life forms that often settle for less than their potential. All other living beings strive to reach their maximum capacity. Take a tree, for example. How tall will it grow? As tall as it can. You've never heard of a tree growing halfway, and it doesn't stop at half its potential. Trees extend their roots deep and stretch their branches high to produce every leaf and fruit possible. Humans, on the other hand, can stop growing mentally or emotionally. We don't always push ourselves to our full potential, which is something we can control, but we often neglect this. We have the ability to grow our minds as far as we are willing to work for it, yet this is often the area we fail to nurture. To lead a life worth living, remember these 4 ifs. Learn, try, stay, and care. Each of these is an essential ingredient to creating a life filled with purpose, growth, and fulfillment. If you learn, you gain the wisdom and experience necessary to navigate the complexities of life. Learning is a never-ending process, and it opens up opportunities to transform yourself and the world around you. With each lesson, you grow stronger, smarter, and more capable. Learning isn't just about books. It's about observing life, understanding others, and growing from every interaction. If you try, you demonstrate resilience and determination. It's not enough to learn or understand, you must apply that knowledge. Trying is where the real transformation occurs. It's where your potential is tested and where the foundation of success is built. By trying, you embrace the possibility of failure, but more importantly, you embrace the possibility of growth. Each attempt brings you closer to mastering your craft, honing your skills, and becoming the person you are meant to be. If you stay, you commit to your journey, no matter how challenging it may be. It's easy to give up, to jump to the next thing when the going gets tough, but true success is found in persistence. Staying the course means embracing patience and perseverance. It means finishing what you started, seeing your goals through, and learning from the setbacks along the way. Staying is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It is the embodiment of consistency, the unwavering belief that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress toward a brighter future. If you care, you infuse every aspect of your life with passion and purpose. Caring is the heart of everything you do. It's what drives you to go the extra mile, to put your best foot forward even when it's hard. When you care deeply, you create connections, you build trust, and you inspire others to do the same. It's the catalyst for everything meaningful in life. Relationships, work, personal growth, and even community impact. The beauty of caring is that it multiplies. The more you give, the more you receive, and the more you inspire others to care as well. Together, these 4 principles, learn, try, stay, and care, form the foundation of a life well lived. They provide you with the tools to overcome obstacles, seize opportunities, and make a lasting impact on the world. Life will undoubtedly present challenges, but it's in how you respond to them that your true character is revealed. If you embrace these principles, you will cultivate the resilience needed to face any adversity, the passion to pursue your dreams, and the wisdom to recognize and seize every opportunity that comes your way. Ultimately, a life worth living isn't about reaching perfection, it's about progress. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, learning from your mistakes, and continuously striving to do better. By embracing these 4 ifs, you will not only achieve personal success, but you will also inspire others to reach their fullest potential. As you grow, so will the impact you have on the world around you, creating a ripple effect that touches lives far beyond your own. The choice is yours. You have the power to shape your future. Will you choose to learn, to try, to stay, and to care? Will you choose to build a life that reflects the best of who you are? If you do, I promise you, the journey will be worth every step. Remember, change doesn't happen until you decide to make it happen. So take a moment today to focus on your goals, invest in your growth, and begin creating the life you deserve. Your journey starts now. Take that first step. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to share it with someone who needs to hear it. And we'd love to hear from you. What steps are you taking today to focus on your own growth and success? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's inspire each other to stay committed to our personal journeys. Your insights could make a difference in someone else's life.